I've never dated another trombone player.
Nor have I. So that's the first time I've ever kissed a trombone player.
It's nice, right? Yeah. I played the bass trombone since I was in the 7th grade, and I moved to New York to play on Broadway.
I moved to New York to be a jazz musician. One of the guys who I toured on the road with
Was playing a show with me.
playing a show with Jen.
It's called Curtains in 2007.
I was doing a studio recording session with my friend Don, and he started talking about what he was doing, and I asked who was in the trombone section, and he mentioned Jen's name, and I didn't know her, so I asked him, I said, is she a good player? And he said, yeah. And I said, is she cute? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, hook me up. I was doing a CD release party at the Blue Note.
Don made me promise to say hello to John.
The first thing I noticed was that she was tall. I was able to look her right in the eye, and I saw something special there. And that's the first thing I remember seeing was her eyes. 5 or 10 minutes of small talk, and we just kind of talked a little bit, but she mentioned about her dog.
I had to go home to walk my dog. So a few weeks after we met, he emailed me, and it was very nice. He said, I hope you made it home to walk your dog, Mr. Higgins. So I was very impressed that he remembered my dog's name.
And then I asked if she would want to get together and maybe have dinner or something.
I knew he was a little older than me. I didn't know how much, so a friend of mine Googled him.
They found out my birth date and found out that I'm 20 years older than her.
19 and a half.
19 and a half.
So for a couple months, we're only 19 years apart. But thank God my mom said, just go out and have fun, and I did.
And we've been having fun ever since.
Having fun ever since.
I was married before, this is probably 15, 16 years ago. I went a long time without dating. Things just didn't feel right, but when I met Jen, it just felt right. Regardless of whether I'm in a good mood or a bad mood, somehow she gets a smile out of me. And that was something that was missing for quite some time. So that was, you know, finding somebody like that, that's something you don't want to let go. Turned out my birthday, she took me out to dinner to Sparks Steakhouse in the city. And
he really likes meat.
I didn't even have a ring at that point because it was just the moment overtook me. It wasn't anything pre-planned. Everything was right, and I had to ask her just then. So I said, it's been a great birthday. Everything's been wonderful. There was just one more thing I wanted. And I got real close to her. I put my forehead up next to hers. I said, would you marry me?
I squealed. I said, really?
I said, yes, really. Let's do this.